Vembanadu, also known as Punamada, is the longest lake in India, as well as the largest lake in the state of Kerala. With an area of 2033 square kilometers and a maximum length of 96.5 kilometers, it is the second largest Ramsar site in India, only after the Sundarbans in West Bengal. Spanning several districts in the state of Kerala, it is known as Vembanadu Lake in Kottayam, Vaikkom, Changanassery, Punamada Lake in Alappuzha, Ponapra, Kuttanadu and Kochi Lake in Kochi. Several groups of small islands including Viping, Mulavokad, Maradu, Udayamperur, Valapadam, Willingdon Island are located in the Kochi Lake portion. Kochi port is built around the Willingdon Island and the Valapadam Island.
The Vembanadu Lake is 96.5 kilometers long, making it the longest lake in the country. The wetland system covers an area of over 2033.02 square kilometers, thereby making it the second largest wetland system in India only after Sundarbans in West Bengal. Of this, an area of 398.12 square kilometers is located below the MSL and a total of 763.23 square kilometers area is located below 1 meter MSL but may not be accurate. Dubious discuss. The lake is bordered by Alappuzha, Kottayam, and Ernakulam districts. It is situated at the sea level, and is separated from the Lacade of Sea by a narrow barrier island. Canals link the lake to other coastal lakes in the north and south. The lake surrounds the islands of Pattiramanal, Perambalam and Palipuram. The Vembanadu Lake is approximately 14 kilometers wide at its widest point. The lake is a part of the Vembanadu coal wetland system which extends from Alappuzha in the south to Kozhikode in the north, making it by far India's longest lake at just over 96.5 kilometers in length. The lake is fed by 10 rivers flowing into it, including the 6 major rivers of central Kerala, namely the Achenkoval, Manimala, Meenachal River, Muvattupura River, Pambar and Periyar. The total area drained by the lake is 15,770 square kilometers, which accounts for 40% of the area of Kerala. Its annual surface runoff of 21,900 megameters accounts for almost 30% of the total surface water resource of the state. The most popular location on the shores of the lake is the Kumarakam tourist village situated on the east coast of the lake. The Kumarakam bird sanctuary is located on the northern fringes of Kumarakam village. The Vembanadu wetland system was included in the list of wetlands of international importance, as defined by the Ramsar Convention for the Conservation and Sustainable Utilization of Wetlands in 2002. It is the largest of the 3 Ramsar sites in the state of Kerala. Vembanadu Lake has been heavily reclaimed over the course of the past century, with the water spread area reducing from 290.85 square kilometers in 1917 to 227 square kilometers in 1971 and 213.28 square kilometers in 1990. In the same period, almost 63.62 kilometers of erstwhile water spread were reclaimed primarily for the formation of polders and to enlarge the extent of the Wellington Island of Kochi port. The lake faces a major ecological crisis and has reduced to 37% of its original area, as a result of land reclamation. Data may not be accurate. Discuss. A unique characteristic of the lake is the 1,252 meters long Thaniyamakam saltwater barrier constructed as a part of the Kuttanad development scheme to prevent tidal action and intrusion of salt water into the Kuttanad lowlands. It is the largest mud regulator in India and essentially divides the lake into two parts, one with perennial brackish water and the other with fresh water from rivers draining into the lake. This barrier has helped farmers in Kuttanad by freeing the area of salinity and allowing them an additional crop in the dry season. The Thaniyamakam barrier is located at one of the narrower parts of the Vembanadu lake. Only 2/3 of the original number of gates are opened in July to release flood flow. These gates remain closed until mid-November.
The main drawback of the structure has been the loss of opportunity for fish and prawns to migrate upstream, and also an increase in weed growth in the upstream, severely restricting the natural flushing of pollutants. The Thaniyamakam Bandh has also created ecological problems, primarily the rampant propagation of the water hyacinth in fresh water. Discuss how accurate. Kerala backwaters were formed by the waves and shore currents which created low barrier islands across the mouth of many rivers flowing down from the Western Ghats range. These are network of interconnected canals, rivers, lakes and inlets which forms over 900 kilometers of waterways. Geomorphological features like these on Kerala coast is due to its geographical location on southwestern coast of peninsular India. Lagoons, backwaters, spits and bars, long beaches, estuaries etc. are well-known features of Kerala coast. These features all are a result of marine erosion on Kerala coastland.
Zheng He was a Chinese mariner, explorer, diplomat, fleet admiral, and court eunuch during China's early Ming dynasty. He was originally born as Mahi in a Muslim family, and later adopted the surname Zheng conferred by Emperor Yongle. Zheng commanded expeditionary treasure voyages to Southeast Asia, South Asia, Western Asia, and East Africa from 1405 to 1433. According to legend, his larger ships carried hundreds of sailors on 4 decks and were almost twice as long as any wooden ship ever recorded. The Chinese fishing nets are popularly known as chinavala in Kerala. The very name of these beautiful nets indicates that they are Chinese in origin. These were first introduced in Kochi, Kerala by the Chinese explorer Zheng He. Today these nets are mostly found on the beaches of Kochi and Vasco da Gama Square near the Fort Kochi. Chinese fishing nets, China Valor in Malayalam, are a type of stationary lift net in India. They are fishing nets that are fixed land installations for fishing. While commonly known as Chinese fishing nets, in India, the more formal name for such nets is shore-operated lift nets. Huge mechanical contrivances hold out horizontal nets of 20 meters or more across. Each structure is at least 10 meters high and comprises a cantilever with an outstretched net suspended over the sea and large stones suspended from ropes as counterweights at the other end. Each installation is operated by a team of up to 6 fishermen. While such nets are used throughout coastal southern China and Indochina, in India they are mostly found in the Indian cities of Kochi and Kollam, where they have become a tourist attraction. This way of fishing is unusual in India and almost unique to the area, as it was introduced by Chinese explorers who landed there in the 14th century. Indeed, one interpretation of the city name Kochi is Cochin, meaning like or similar China.